Sleeping Beauty. This is, my opinion, like one of Disney's epic films, and but to be honest with you, is it like a masterpiece or something? Like the critics do think or something? On well, from my point of view, I do think it's very good, but I think there could have been some things that could definitely be improved. But what's the story? Well, it's about the birth of the little girl Aurora, and on basically one. Well, so they're basically like celebrating the birth of her, kind of like how the Lion King does. As well, okay, not exactly like the Lion King, but that's another story. But anyway, while she's basically being celebrated for her birth, as the witches basically no, not witches, the three fairies, like the blue, the green, and the red one, will come down and basically give her magical gifts, like beauty, kindness, and beautiful singing voice, if I remember correctly. But I still, yeah, it's one of those Disney films I do remember by heart. But then one day, Maleficent, one of the greatest bad guys of all time, who's also done by the same voice actress from Cinderella, the same voice actress who played as Lady Tremaine from Cinderella is what I'm trying to say. Well, he comes down and says the real epic lines, and I really love how she says it. And before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she shall prick her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die. But anyway, the king and queen decided to ask the three fairies to basically take her out of the castle and try to protect her for the next 16 years. And so they do, and 16 years go by, and she's going into Aurora's going into a 16-year-old blonde lady. And of course, they're basically they wanted her to walk around the forest, enjoy herself, because it's her birthday, and so while they make her birthday cake, like a surprise birthday cake, she does sing the song, Once Upon a Dream, and then, when she comes across the dashing prince, Prince Philip, which I'm really surprised he actually has a name in this one, because the other Disney films, like Snow White and Cinderella, the prince didn't have a name. But this one is called Prince Philip. But anyway, Maleficent finds out that she's still out there, and then she basically... oh wait, no. Well, yeah, hold on. Basically, they both meet up, and then, they basically dance together, and then, Aurora goes back and seeing that she wants to see this person again, but they tell her that she can't because she has to go to the castle tonight. Well, not tonight, I mean, like the night, which is the night where she pricks her finger on the spinning wheel, and that's what actually happens. But then, when the prince finds out, and then then he has to save her. And then Maleficent basically traps him, and then we have a great climax. She turns into the dragon, the epic music and stuff. I will get to that. So that's one of the things I'm going to get to in a minute. But, so, okay. Is the film perfect so far? Well, no, it's not perfect, to be honest. But what I'm really satisfied is that a lot of people really love it. Right? And I really enjoyed it, too. I still enjoyed it as a kid. But with that said, it does have its fair share of problems in this one. I haven't, talked about any problems in a while for the other Disney films. So maybe I do have some problems with them, but for this one, there are a few issues. One, is that the two main characters could have been a little bit better. Or, not to say that Aurora is, a terrible or a bad character or anything. The problem is, she's just more of a nice character who's kind and gentle and stuff, but not much of a depth, or not much depth or what do you call it? Much passion. Well, there was passion put into her, there was some effort, but just not as much of a personality is what I'm trying to say. The same thing for the prince as well. I mean, he's not as bad as the Prince in Cinderella. He does get some some lines of dialogue, but at the last third of the film, he doesn't get a single line. And then, am I the only one? Sorry. So with that said, am I the only one that thinks that this film is close to a Dragon's Lair game? And for those of you who don't know what Dragon's Lair is, it's an animated game. It's a hand-drawn animated game that uses full motion video on a laser disc. That's done by Don Bluth, director of Secret of NIMH, American Tail, Land Before Time. I'm Anastasia, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Titan AE, Space A's, all that guy. But this was like the closest to, like the actual closest to like a Dragon Slayer movie. But even though we are getting a Dragon Slayer movie a little while later, well, pretty soon we will, but I'm not sure when. I hope it's still in development. But anyway, yeah. And plus, the other thing is that's also another problem, is that it kind of focuses a little too much on the side characters. Which the side characters are really good. I love the fairies, I like the two kings, and I really enjoyed the villain. The villain character's great. Is she my favorite Disney villain? No, there's one villain I personally love the most. Like he's like my absolute favorite villain of all time. But I will say who it was later when I get to that review. But anyway, but with that said, there is a lot of good stuff to enjoy about this film. One, I do really love the atmosphere of the film, and I really love the look of it. The backgrounds are really well done. Like they look like looks something out of an art museum. Also like it kind of looks like it's realistic at times. I mean, it's not like Ralph Bakshi, and how like he takes a photo of the backgrounds or something, and then he paints it over or something, like animates over it, which is really cool about that guy. But the way they did it is really good. The music is great too, and especially the climax is one of my favorites in Disney history. And the music is very epic as well. And the song as well. Like Once Upon a December. Yeah, Once Upon a December. Oh wait, no, Once Upon a Dream. Sorry, Once Upon a December is an Anastasia song. But yeah, overall, Sleeping Beauty is about as good of a film as it sounds. I don't quite see it as the masterpiece like everybody else does, but I do really think it's a very enjoyable picture. Does it have flaws? Sure. But is there enough good things to make it as at least a really damn good movie? Yes. So, if you haven't seen it yet, for you who are a fan of Disney, it is worth checking out. So, I am the Bostonian Critic. I'm signing out, and if you like what you hear, or click a like on this video, comment below what you actually think of Sleeping Beauty, and I will see you in a little bit. Take care.